Welcome back, Ink Chasers, to another Battle of the Teams. Woo! Sorry, I'm all of them for the special effects. So get ready. All right, so this video is to do the teams, randomize the teams. We're doing getting this thing started. The actual start date to get points will be September 1st, the week of regular season NFL. Since we're doing NFL, remember for everybody who wants to play, I've got everybody who says they want to play. So once you get once we're getting entering teams and everything, I sent out the email already. Just send me a minimum of one autograph to go in the pot. As they come in, I'll show videos of what comes in, who sends what, so everybody can start salivating of what's all in the pot. I'm telling you, I got a lot of fire, a lot of special effects going today. We'll get that going. If if you don't send something, then you'll be removed from the contest. Not a big deal. Like I said, it's just one autograph. You know, it could be anything that you can spare from your collection or from TTMs or whatever. All right, but let's get to what everybody really wants. What team am I? All right, let me share my screen. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is the names of everybody who's signed up. We've got 14 so far. We have myself, Chasing Each. We've got Mets fan, uh, 0814. We got Scott Spaulding, 2158. Lone Wolf Picker, The Hot Corner, Disguise Cards, Megan TT Hobbies, oh, Eric Jolly, Kane Autograph, Leslie Smith. New one for this season. We got Three Good Nerds. We've got Awesome Autographs and More. I didn't write the more, but everybody knows. And then we got the Graph Life, and we have another new one this time around. Ravens TTMs. He's on Instagram. So those are the players so far. Now, if you want to still play, you can still get in. Just let me know. I can get you added in. We'll get you a team assigned and go from there. All right, I am going to randomize this twice since this is Battle of Teams 2. So we'll go randomize and one more. All right, that is our list. So I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to paste it in here. And then come over here. And these are the teams. Right now they're in somewhat alphabetical order. We did do some mixing up. I'll explain that. We've got the Arizona Cardinals, and the teams are of their franchise. So if they were as another name, I know the Arizona Cardinals are also the St. Louis Cardinals and Phoenix Cardinals. So as long as they're in the franchise, it counts. So we've got the Arizona Cardinals, Atlanta Falcons, Buffalo Bills, Chicago Bears, Cincinnati Bengals. Now we've got the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens together. We had some expansion teams come in. I'm not as up on my football as I am baseball. Didn't realize that the Cleveland Browns became the Baltimore Ravens, and then the Cleveland Browns came in again. So we're going to mash those together. We got the Cowboys, we got the Broncos, the Lions, the Packers. And then we're going to put the other expansion teams, the Houston Texans, the Carolina Panthers, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Those were all going to be on one since they were really, I think one of them was in the late 90s and the other ones are in the 2000s. That gives them a little bit more chance of getting some more autographs, especially since some of the newer guys are a little bit tougher. Then we got the Indianapolis Colts, which, Baltimore Colts also count. The Chiefs, the Raiders, which is the Las Vegas Raiders, also is the Los Angeles Raiders, Oakland Raiders, you know, whatever. The Chargers, the Rams, the Dolphins, the Vikings, Patriots, Saints, Giants, Jets, Eagles, Steelers, 49ers, Seahawks, Buccaneers, Titans. It's Tennessee Titans is also going to be the Houston Oilers. Also, I think Tennessee Oilers. Washington Commanders, Washington Redskins, Washington Football Team, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is. So I'm going to randomize this 2 times. We've got 1 and 2. And take the top 14 because that's how many people we have. And put that in here. All right, that's who we have for right now. We've got Awesome Autographs and More is Miami Dolphins. I am the Buffalo Bills. Eric Jolly has the Kansas City Chiefs. Discuss Cards is the Las Vegas Raiders. Three Good Nerds is the Cleveland Browns, Baltimore Ravens. The Hot Corner is Detroit Lions. We have Graph Life is the Rams. Lone Wolf Picker is the Chargers. Scott Spalding is Seattle Seahawks. Les Smith is Atlanta Falcons. Megan TT Hobbies is the New York Jets. Ravens TTMs is the New York Giants. Almost said the Jets again. Mets fan is the Vikings. Kane's Autographs is the New Orleans Saints. Now, again, you can trade. The way it's for me, it's a little easier is you can trade for any team that's not claimed. So any of the teams that are not claimed, you can trade your team for that team. Now, if you want to hold out a little bit and see if somebody trades a different team, you can do that. If you want to try and work an even swap, you can do that, but that gets a little more trickier. Yeah, so that's what we are right now. I'm gonna put a 1 week ish deadline on the for the trades. If everybody says you're fine, in the emails, then I'll mark it as you're fine and lock you in. Um, that way gives at least 3 weeks before people can get cards or photos or whatever they need to send out. It gives you some time. And for those who played the last one, you don't want to send them out too soon because if you get them before September 1st, they won't count. It's going to be after September 1st. Again, you can tag me if you're Instagram. I'll check it. So, I mean, I'll check after the first to make sure we get them all marked. Um, you get do your YouTube videos, however you want to do it. As long as I know it and I can see it, I will get you counted. Everyone that's playing, I sent a link. I believe will send a link if it didn't show up for the score sheet, which is what you're looking at here. There's the battlefield. That's everybody there. I'll enter then your team as we lock it in. So if there's some trades going on, then we'll get that locked in. It'll be just like last time. I'll put the players' names here. We get a point for each player. It'll tally it up at the bottom. You can track it as you go. Everybody's got access to this to see how it goes. If you just want to be surprised, every Sunday, I don't see any changes right now, but the plan is every Sunday I will do a video with the updated scores. We'll have the leaderboard going. Again, I haven't got that part set up yet, but we'll not too far. But this is for fun. Hope everyone has fun. Again, these are the teams. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, that's gonna be too much of a zoom in. Oh boy. All right, there we go. These are the teams as of right now. Let the trading begin. All right. I hope everyone has fun. Again, check the email. I'll send this out and everything out so everybody knows. And like last time, as people are locking in, I will lock it in. You can, let me know in the comments. Easiest way is to reply all to that email because that way everybody can see it, everybody knows. And yeah, hope everyone has fun. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.